His name is...
Hola.
Say your name, please.
Okay.
Gorillaz.
This is your home now. Indios here is very friendship. We were no cannibals. We did not human sacrifice, as one day the people wrote on the books.
Right.
Indios in America, as everywhere in the world, works together and create magic places like this here. I'm going to try to share the most strong energy. This thread we're going to put on the head, and it's going to help us to open our brain and go into the energy of the pyramids, and then that way you will receive the message of the guardians. This is the calendar. Okay.
The calendar. Oh wow.
Yeah. This is the Aztec calendar. We have found in Mexico 6,000 pyramids, and this is the largest. This is one. So let's start to climb. When we started to climb, you should go 7 steps to the right, 7 left, 7 and 7. Okay, so go. Come. This is the place where the Indians used to make the ceremony. At that time, there were about 150,000 inhabitants here. And all of them works together with the North people, with the North area, and with the South area. And they got here all together, about 400,000 people. And they're going to make the ceremony of the new fire. And it took place every 52 years. Here we have 13 steps in each side, in each staircase. It will multiply by 452. So every single step that we have in the pyramids has relationship with the time, with the years and cycles and months and all the time, all the calendar. And the main priest, the main star, is the only one who will be able to go up the pyramid, and he's the one who's going to be in contact with the gods. At that time they used peyote, mushrooms, toloache, pulque, boom, guys. Hop. This is nice, stay there, no movement, listen. Excellent. So the people who come here to do this ceremony, so they just make the spirit be freedom, and they can feel that power. This is lava rock, right? And these steps here were built 90 degrees, all of them, 90 degrees. And that one there were built 92 degrees. And thanks of the 92 degrees, we can have that the sound hits there and it gets back like a dome, making acoustic and no echo, like this. The stone will produce a sound of a bird, and that bird we call quetzal. Listen. So when the people come here with our drums, dan da dan da 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 dan, boom, you feel everything. If we move from this central part, we don't hear it anymore. Only here, like this. Come, I want to show you. Okay, so you just imagine with 3 tea of toloache, pulque, mezcal, mushroom. They are like spirit of the fire. That's why when the Spaniards came, they don't understand our philosophy. They said that we are crazy, that we worship pagans God, that we blah blah blah. It's not true. Our life, we're integrated with the natural elements. That's it. That's why they worship water, fire, earth, wind, spring, summer, winter, fall, north, south, east, west. They're watching up the universe and they're watching up the earth. That's it. 1906 was the first archaeological investigation here. Leopoldo Batles did. When they arrived here, they found all of the ruins underground, covered with trees and cactus. And they decided to dig out and clean up the place. And look what they found. First, they're looking for the original layers of the floor. And this is 100% original. All the city, the whole city was paved. And the whole walls were covered with a plaster and was painted with red and white and green. Everything was decorated like that. You can see it reminds of the red and white color in the second layer. This place was uncovered 6 months ago. So I think it's a very great honor for you to see this part. Look at the carvings.
Amazing.
It's a great work. Now there is no doubt that the people make pyramids over pyramids. And they did everywhere. I mean, all Mesoamerica. These people believe in another life after death, so we are waiting for them. So now we're going to climb the Pyramid of the Sun. Okay, you ready? There is 1,500,000 of stones like that. If you see the little stone on the wall, every one of the little stone support the plaster because everything was smooth.
Yeah.
Everything was plaster and they painted red.
So
green,
it was
yellow,
plastered over top?
Yes.
Okay.
It was very.
And it was painted?
And it was painted with red and white color.
My name is Reyes. I'm going to give you now here a little explanation very important about the process of this cactus, okay? This plant is very important in the history of Mexico because the Aztecs discovered from this part, this is their heart from the cactus. They discovered from one of those leaves the first paper for write, the first soap for wash, and the first needle and threaded ready to sew. From the heart of the plant, from the use of these other leaves, they discovered the first drink from this country. We call it pulque, not tequila, pulque. The name of this plant here in Mexico is maguey and botanical name agave. When this cactus has 8 years, it's ready to produce. To produce, first to cut the heart of the plant. After to cut the heart, with this special spoon, scrape all the hole around of the plant. And after to scrape the hole, all the leaves in the center, produce a special juice. The juice we call it agua miel, means honey water, the liquid to put in big barrels, so good for fermentation. In 24 hours ferment, change the color in white color, similar like milk, and then becomes in pulque. Remember, pulque is the first drink from this country. Pulque is ancient medicine, because that liquid over to the fermentation contains 99% of proteins, good for diabetes and good for gastritis. But the most important of that liquid is 100% aphrodisiac juice. Of course, it's a very special liquid for to make chaca chaca, because in Mexico, in Mexico we said chaca chaca, okay? It's the Mexican Viagra. The Mexican Viagra, yes, of course. Plant, the cactus produce that juice for 3 months. 3 months, 4 liters per day, 2 liters in the morning, 2 liters in the afternoon, and after 3 months the plant die. When that plant is dead, we cut all the leaves and we get those fibers. Let me show you this material. Should you understand me? Now, you can see the fiber from the maguey. We suck it out from the leaves of the cactus, that material you can see. Fiber cactus. Fiber from the maguey. In our language, we call it istle. Istle from maguey. With those fibers in this factory, we make in handlooms, blankets, tablecloths, Mexican sarapes, ponchos, dresses, and other things with pure fiber from the maguey. But first, change the natural color of those fibers with vegetable dyes, vegetable colors, from geraniums, bougainvilleas. Me pasa tantito por ahí. I'm gonna show you now how to paint it, that fiber with vegetable dyes, vegetable colors. Do you know that geranium?
See?
Abracadabra, patas de cabra, you can see. Over 20 minutes, that fiber is possible to wash with hot water, cold water, soap, and the colors. Never find the colors, believe me, you can see. It's for you. Now, something very important is the heart from the cactus. Because remember, they discovered that paper for write, soap for wash, and the first needle and threaded ready to sew. I'm gonna show you now from the heart of the cactus the first parchment paper. Let me give you here my ancient name, Quetzalcoatl. And for the lady here, I'm gonna give you my picture. Yes, this is Quetzalcoatl, no Spirit Gonzalez, Quetzalcoatl. And the most important for you, honey, I'm going to give you here my telephone, fax, and email too, okay? This is the first paper.
Wow.
This is the first paper which the Aztecs discovered for writing the codices. It's natural paper, vegetable paper. When the Aztecs discovered the resistation of that, they make it with this something else very important. The first condom from Mexico City, the first preservative. Of course, yes, of course. This is my souvenir for you. Two sheets. One inside is this one, another one outside. Same material, same paper. What is your name, bro? Okay, I don't know your size, friend, but I'm going to give it for you. Condom paper.
Almost.
The size of this.
I think you need a whole.
Besides of this, they discovered the first soap. Look at that. You can see, this is the first soap.
You've been looking.
But now the Mexican chemics to make Mexico with that soap, a special shampoo, good for the hair, for to make beautiful color, okay? Now, the end of the leaves, they were for to make arrows and arrowheads. But the Indian woman discovered at that point the first needle and threaded ready to sew. Is this one, you can see.
Oh my God.
This is the first needle and threaded ready to sew. According to the religion codices, this is the same needle was Juan Diego used it for to make with that the tilma from the Virgin Guadalupe. Another souvenir for you.
You made it! Oh my God. Did you make all the draws for the show? You made all, or just you?
Yeah, he's the man.
Oh my God.
He's the man.
Thank you, you're an incredible guy.
Que un día, Gorilla.
Tranquila, que filmar. Ciudad.